What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of crappie fishing, or attempt to. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to tie something else on. So usually when I fish, I just use normal bobber. And today I'm going to try to start using a slip bobber because it's a lot more effective in ways. So first, and we're going to be fishing with jigs today. So I'm going to tie one of them on. I was fishing with minnows last week. Tried filming a video and didn't catch much. So hopefully today will be more promising. I hope. So, I've never used a slip bobber before. This is going to be my first, well, I've used it, but I've never tied one on. So this will be my first time ever tying one on. And this might go wrong, and it might probably going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong, I'm sure. So, well, I'm going to get this here cut. Alright. So on the back, it's Eagle Claw, says just these bobber stops. Put main line from rod through tube. Slide bobber stop string off the tube toward the rod end of the line. Tighten loose ends of bobber stop desired depth. Trim excessive ends. Add bead and bobber, then tie Eagle Claw hook as needed, which we're not going to be doing that. So, I'm going to just get one out here. And this is what they look like. So I'm assuming what I do, I don't know. So that's why I bought a whole pack, so we can do trial and error. Take this here. Slide through the tube. Alright, we slid it through the tube. Now it says, put main line, slide bobber stop string off the tube towards the rod end. So, okay. Tighten loose ends of bobber stop. Well, I don't know what my desired depth is going to be. I'm thinking about a foot. So we're going to just pull the string. Then pull this, then trim access. So now we just need to trim this string. And, oh, I forgot the beads. I don't know. We're going to try it without the bead. I hope it don't get, stuck. I really forgot the beads. But this here's got a pretty tight end, so maybe we shouldn't need a bead. Dang, that sucks. So now we're going to take this, slide it through. Then, pretty simple. I figured this here would be more complicated. Is it through yet? No. Alright, pull this here through. And then I'm gonna go get a knife. I'm gonna trim the bobber stop. Find me a jig head that I want to use, put that on. And I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we're gonna be using. And I'm gonna show you, we're gonna be kind of cleaning out my tackle box. Then we're gonna go hit the lake and hopefully catch some fish. Okay, so we got it trimmed. Alright, so we got it trimmed, and I got these here jig heads. They're just orange, 1/8 of an ounce. I don't really know how to pronounce their name. I'm not gonna try neither. But they're white with an orange head, and I got some more right here somewhere. I got also some black ones. So I know I got pink and white in here too. Here's some pink ones. And I got some white ones. And the white ones fell out of my bag. And, oh well, we can organize them. So, I bought these at Walmart. Crappie kickers. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. They are terrible. They rip as soon as they hit water. Matter of fact, they're going in the trash. So here is my crappie thing, and everything's just falling out. I mean, none of it's organized. And I like organization, but I'll be the first one to tell you, when you're fishing and stuff, it is hard to keep things organized. It's very hard. Like this, just trash. So I didn't want to throw it in the lake. So what I'm gonna do is, I got a lot of just random soft plastics laying here. I'm gonna throw them in this bag. I'll keep them, but we're just gonna throw them in the bag so they'll be organized. And I got, here's something I was using the other day. We'll just throw it in the bag too. We might use it in this video and we might not. More soft plastics. Eagle Claw small hooks. We won't be needing that in this video. We might, it just depends. Doubt we'll be doing any bluegill fishing. It is still March and the lake temperature's only 48 degrees. Got a road runner, won't put that in here. And I got all these soft plastics, just gonna toss them in here. You know, we won't get rid of them because I doubt we'll ever use them, but if we did ever need them, we'll have them. So just toss all these into here. Oh, missed one. And so these, let's see. This one come in mystery tackle box. Never used it. Probably could get rid of it. Then I'm gonna take one of these and put down in there to just keep everything organized. This was another one that come out of mystery tackle box, and it looks like it's made to be used in Japan. And I live in Tennessee, not Japan. So I mean, that looks pretty bad to me. But we're not gonna get rid of it. You know, future videos are gonna come up, and we might do some weird fishing challenges. You never know. That's not the right one for that. So then this one here is a Googan Squad one, but I've never even really seen Googan Squad use these, so why would I use them? I mean, they're supposedly the fishing pros of YouTube, so if they're using them, they're not using them, why should I even try to bother to use them? And we got the Road Runner, and we got just gonna put another one of these things down in here. So we got all the random soft plastics, lay that flat. We got Monkey Milk. Monkey Milk works really, really good in our lake. All these are either 2 inches or 2.5 inch baits. Bluegrass, had this one since last year. Works real good in our lake. All these that I'm showing you work good in our lake, so I'm not just going to keep saying they work real good in our lake. And we got Bleeding Shad. And I got a lot more. It's just I probably won't take them with us. And this here coming mystery tackle box too. It's a 2.5 inch. I'm not sure what mud butter is the color. And we're gonna try. We might try some of these out today. So I'm gonna get all this up. I still gotta tie a jig head on. And then I'm just gonna catch y'all up when we make it to the lake. See y'all guys when we get there. So we're down at the lake, and the water is very clear. I was surprised it was because we had a little bit of rain. But I'm just gonna be fishing these crappie beds up close to the lake, and I don't know if I'll catch any crappie. I mean, I've been hearing people catching them in a foot of water already, but I think it's still a little too early. But I do see some little bait fish swimming around. Let me show you. There's some bait fish right there. I'm gonna be fishing this crappie bed, this one. There's some more over there. You just can't really see them. So I think we'll start off with Bleeding Shad. And another thing y'all may not know is crappie love the smell of garlic. I mean, just love it. So I'm gonna be dipping some of that, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. So here it's called Fire Drill Garlic, and crappie just love the smell of garlic. So what I do is, here's my Bleeding Shad. I just take it and just, you know, that's all you gotta do is just put it on there, lather it up, and yeah, And I don't know what it is, but crappie just love the smell of garlic. And it's kind of hard to get some on there with a fresh bottle. I really don't want this stuff in my hands. So I just kind of get it out, dip it on there, and then we'll just throw it out there like that. So let's get to making a couple of casts and hopefully we can catch some fish. Okay, so I didn't get anything at the last spot. It's about 2 o'clock now and we're at a new spot. Maybe we can get on some fish here. So I caught one crappie. I just didn't get it on video. It's a 9.5 inch. In Tennessee, the creel limit is 10 inches. The fishing's been very slow, so what we're going to do is we are going to go check some trail cameras, put out some food for the turkeys. We're going to do a little bit of scouting, and I'm going to show you all some signs to look for, which it's hard to do, but it isn't. You just have to know what you're looking for, and which we got cameras everywhere. I'm going to get out there, talk a little bit. I'll pop up some trail camera pictures of some toms and some birds, and let y'all check them out. So I'm going to head down to the 2 properties we're going to be going. There's one like here's going here, then you go down the road 10 miles, 15 miles, and there's another one. So one has no service, one does. So we get to use a Moultrie cell cam on one. The other one we don't. We have to use an SD card camera. So I'm going to go down there and maybe we'll see some turkeys in action. I mean, who knows? One major sign to look for when scouting for turkeys is scratching. See where turkeys is taking it, scratching for food, in which we put food out, and that's legal in Tennessee. And right here is what turkey poop looks like. It's white on top and got just, yeah. So I'm gonna time lapse. I'm gonna put some corn out. I got 3 bags, and the reason I'm doing so much is because a mouse has gotten into it and put holes everywhere. So I'm gonna set y'all up on a time lapse, and we'll get to throwing the bags of corn out. I like to scatter them so they scratch more too. I got all the corn put out and got quite a bit. I'm gonna pop this Honda 300. Go over here on the Moultrie cam. Be sure you turn it back on. How to change the batteries. And yep, main thing to look for besides turkey tracks and turkey poop is the turkey scratching, because they love to scratch. I mean, just love it. So I'm gonna go back and get my fishing pole, and there's this little pond over here, and I've always wondered if there was fish in it. So I'm gonna go back and get it, and we're gonna fish in it for a minute, and maybe we'll see if there's any fish. So I just cast it out. I'm using the same thing as I was crappie fishing, because in case I'm go after this, I don't think I'm gonna go down to the second property because I'd have to walk all the way down there, and that just don't sound too fun right now. So this pond here is very, very small, and I'm gonna clean up around it. And this is going to be a perfect watering hole, and I'm going to plant a whole bunch of food plots around it for doves and stuff, and we can talk about that a little bit later. But first, let's see if there's any fish in this pond. Okay, I believe there is confirmed no fish in this pond. So, with that being said, I need y'all's help. The pond is only about 4 to 5 feet deep. You can see it's not big at all. I mean, it's very, very small. What could we stock in here just, for fun if I was like hunting one day and got done hunting, I just want to go catch a fish, So what kind of fish would be best for that? And another thing I want y'all's help on is helping me decide on how to do these food plots. So this right here, if I had a drone, which I do, I just don't have it with me, I want it from that hill right there, all this big hill right here. I want it all to be a one big dove food plot. This is on our lease. And I want all this right here to be a dove food plot. It's on top of the hill. There's a power line that runs somewhere across in here. It's hard to see. And we have a deer plot right over there. But what I need y'all's help with is what should I plant? I know sunflower's a good one. I know millet. Millet's also very good. So, and there's tons of cedar trees on this lease too. So what's something good to plant that the doves will like, more than sunflowers and millet? Is there a vegetation they like, more than millet, less than millet, what should I plant, what should I not plant, and just let me know down in the comments, what y'all think on stuff like this, because I know a lot about it, but I don't know a lot about dove fields. But I'm thinking we're gonna go try to do a little bit more crappie fishing, and man, I wish we could just start biting. If we could start biting, we can make a banger, but if not, well, this probably gonna be a weird video, kind of out of place, not really sure what I'm doing, but just bringing y'all guys along with me and trying to inspire y'all to do some food plots or habitat, or just pick up a camera and start filming. I mean, it's all it takes, I know this video was a little bit different and weird, and a lot of y'all probably ain't gonna like it, but I do need y'all's help, and please be deciding on what y'all would like to see planted and some fish to go into that pond. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace out.